Hi, welcome to my drum school. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. Hopefully it'll help you in your studies. Today we're actually just going to have a brief discussion about how to sit at a kit in terms of the heights and positions of the arms and whatnot. I get this question a lot. It's actually very basic, so putting in a video just makes it a bit easier for you to have the information there at the flick of a switch. We'll just start by talking about the first sort of thing you need to set up. And that's your stool. So basically, if you go into a heel up position, which is where you're almost on your tippy toes, but not sort of hyperextended, just sort of your tippy toes, your legs should be pretty much horizontal with the ground. So you can see my seat where it is at the moment is currently allowing my legs to be pretty much horizontal with the ground. If my legs were kind of on an angle like that, I would be sitting too high. And if my legs are on an angle like this, I would be sitting too low. So we just want to, in a tippy toe situation, be horizontal with the ground. Now that will set out the height of your seat. If you're young and you're or not yet tall enough, for example, for your seat, you have a couple of options. You pretty much might just need to sit a little bit higher for the moment and have a slight downward angle of the leg. That may just be the case. Or you may be able to purchase a seat that would allow you to go low enough. The range of a seat usually should be enough for you, for most sort of individuals, but you know, some seats actually don't go down as far as others. Also, I'll just point out that I sit on the front of the stool, not on the back of the stool. So it just gives me better positioning for sitting up straight and leaning into the drum kit, rather than sitting on the back of the stool and sort of sitting flat like I'm sort of at a computer or something. So I want to sit into and lean into the drum kit, much better posture. All right, so once we've got our stool set at the right height, we would then position our snare drum directly in front of us and between our legs. And in terms of its position, firstly the height. If you just imagine being very relaxed and sort of hands flopped out, we'll just say, for example, we're doing a German match grip, so hands are sort of facing upward, top of the hand facing upward. Very relaxed, arms tucked in. If you just grab a stick and just put the stick in that relaxed hand, in that relaxed position, your stick should only be about sort of a couple of centimeters or an inch from the top of the snare drum. So straight away for my body, relaxed, put the stick in there, that sets out straight away where my snare drum should be positioned in terms of height. And then in terms of location, well, it's going to be between my legs, and I pretty much want to be hitting the center of the drum most of the time, depending on what sound I'm after. But sort of if we weren't to hit the center of the drum, that would then position it sort of on a plan view as well. All right, so we've got our reference point starting with the seat. Then we've set out our snare based on, you know, being in a relaxed position. And then after that, the whole kit just flows from there. So your reference point really after that point is your snare drum. Your first tom is just in front of your snare drum. Your floor tom would be just to the right of your snare drum, assuming you're playing a right-handed setup kit. And so everything is referenced from the snare drum, which was referenced from the seat. All right, so hopefully that'll help you kind of understand how to sit at the drum kit correctly. And just remember, always be good posture for good balance. You don't want to be offset when you're playing. Yeah, well, I hope that's been helpful. If you have any further queries, you should just sort of ask your direct teacher or flick me an email, and we can discuss it further. But hopefully that's been helpful. All right, cheers.